So many of you all may know I am in Vietnam. Since I was laid off last year, I've been traveling for a full year, and since the end of August, I have been in Southeast Asia. It took about 8 days now to get my first photo ask in Vietnam. And although mentally prepared for the stares, maybe photo ask, you never know how you're gonna feel and respond in the moment. I knew that I was in a more traditional pho restaurant, and I'm not staying in a very touristy area. So honestly, daily, I mentally prepare myself for such encounters. So today when approached for a picture, I wasn't shocked. But as the guy was taking the picture, I'm trying not to cry because it's not about that. Everyone was excited and I was like leaning into the moment and even tried to like smile really big. But at some point they were snapping pictures. And at some point they were snapping pictures, and I guess the lighting wasn't good enough. The lighting wasn't good, and so they just turned on a light, and they were kind of giggling. And I think in that moment I remembered it's not about the stare, it's not about being asked to take a picture, it's about some of the things that we may have buried when we were younger, that we had to go through as Black women, as Black people, especially as a dark-skinned Black girl growing up in Louisiana, that we just don't want to relive. And for me, it reminded me of being in the classroom or people turning off lights and being like, where did Whitney go? Or girl, we can only see your teeth. And while I know everyone means well and there's no ill intent, sometimes it can trigger things within the person. And that's what it did for me today. But I still went along with it, and I am so grateful to be here. I am grateful that I can expose people to my culture and to my background, and I can be exposed to theirs. I am grateful that I'm even able to be welcomed in a place like this and feel safe. And so there is the beauty of travel, but there's the other side to it, and you have to take both. You can't pick and choose. You can do a little bit of that based on where you go, but such is life. There's going to be highs and there's going to be lows, but you decide how you keep moving. And I'm enjoying this little coffee, which is really good, by the way. Top tier.